Good evening and welcome to the Nevis newscast for today, Wednesday, September 23rd, 2015. I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. Framing the new economy, inspiring human progress and economic resilience, that will be the theme under which the Nevis Island Administration, through its Ministry of Finance, will host its 9th annual consultation on the economy from 9 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. tomorrow, Thursday, September 24th, at the Nevis Performing Arts Center. Tomorrow's consultation is expected to facilitate a comprehensive dialogue between the public and private sectors geared towards harnessing information relevant to the development of Nevis. Premier and Minister of Finance, the Honorable Vance Amory, will present the feature address. The keynote speaker will be economist Dr. Vanessa James, who will highlight the importance of an effective policy framework that promotes resilient growth through capacity development in entrepreneurship and human capital. Other speakers for the morning session will be education planner Dr. Neva Pemberton, technical and vocational education and training TVET coordinator Orrit Smith, and the Director of Social Services, Sandra Maynard. The afternoon session will feature presentations by former Financial Secretary in the Federal Ministry of Finance and a Special Advisor to the Prime Minister, Wendell Lawrence, and private sector representatives, lawyers Dr. Ken Ballantyne and Jackie Hunkins Taylor. Yesterday, Tuesday, September 22nd, marked another milestone in bringing a Japan International Cooperation Agency JICA-funded Community Fisheries Center project to the island of Nevis. So notes Minister responsible for fisheries, the Honorable Alexis Jeffers. Minister Jeffers made the comment following the signing of an amendment to the grant agreement for the project to develop a community fisheries center in Charlestown.
We are extending this project for another year so that the necessary studies can be done at the new location in Bath Village. And I want to thank the Minister of Foreign Affairs, the Honorable Mark Brantley, for his intervention, and also the understanding on the part of the government of Japan that this project is important to the life and the livelihood of the fishermen here on Nevis, and it's also an important project in terms of the economic input into the economy here on the island of Nevis as well. So today is significant, and I'm happy that the negotiations were done to ensure that this particular day is realized.
Minister Jeffers also spoke to the reason for considering Bath Village as a possible site for the Community Fisheries Center.
When we campaigned in 2013, we said that the location down at the bottom of Prince William Street was not appropriate for such a development. We realized that the scope for expansion, and really it's a congested area, and we figured that in terms of providing some long-term benefit to the fishermen here on Nevis, it was appropriate to seek a new location, which we have decided that Bath is that location. It represents an area that we believe can be expanded to accommodate repairs to fishermen boat, and also an expansion of Charlestown as well. Bath Village, we all know, was once a vibrant fishing community, and we are hoping that this project would bring some vibrancy back to that as well, because that is the ultimate goal, and that is to make sure that the fishermen, not only in Bath, but throughout the entire island of Nevis, can benefit from this project, and that's the area that we feel offer that scope for development and advancement of our fishing industry here on the island of Nevis.
The signing of the extension marks another step in bringing the project to fruition, Minister Jeffers said, describing it as a huge feat on the part of the Nevis Island Administration.
We are happy, and the Nevis Island Administration is certainly appreciative of this gesture on the part of the people in Japan, and government of Japan, that is, and also the effort by the federal government to see it our way in terms of providing that assistance in making the case with the Japanese.
Following yesterday's signing, Minister Jeffers, JICA General Manager Morita Tatsuya, Fisheries Extension Field Officer Karim Wilkin, and Sam Heiliger from the Department of Marine Resources on St. Kitts made a visit to the site at Bath Village, which has been considered for the construction of the Community Fisheries Center. Director of the Department of Social Services, Sandra Maynard, has made a call for the private sector, among other stakeholders in the community development, to support the department's newly launched Yes to Success or YTS diversion program for at-risk youth. The diversion program, the objectives of which are in keeping with the OEC's Juvenile Justice Reform Program, offers counseling, job search assistance, education and skills training to participants 16 to 31 years. Maynard made the appeal as she addressed Monday's launching ceremony, to which representatives of the private sector were invited.
Those of you from the private sector who were invited, you were invited among others because we want you to understand that we cannot do it alone. That when we need the field placements, the children will need a chance. We are not saying that you're not going to be concerned about certain things. You know, somebody went before the court, a red flag goes up. But oftentimes, like we say, some of these children and these young people, they make bad choices. We have all made bad choices as young people. And I don't think sometimes it's about the choice you make then. It's about how you overcome that negativity in your life and the chances you're given. So you were invited because we would like you to understand that we will be knocking on your doors, looking for work placements, job opportunities, asking you to partner with us.
She also called on the Department of Education to support the program, which going into next year will be standard operation at the Department of Social Services.
This program is going to be used for this target group in the court. It is also going to be offered to young people who left school, maybe a little prematurely in the lower streams, who did not get, you know, the 6 and 7 and 10 CXC subjects, but they're looking for a chance to advance themselves through skills training. Those of you from education, you know why you're here, that we would need you to advertise the program to the relevant students who are leaving school, that when you have those children who are displaced from school because they were suspended, they were expelled, and they don't know what to do next and where to go and what is going to happen, that YTS, the probation division, is there to help them.
The pilot of the YTS program is receiving funding support from the NI's Ministry of Social Development and a $39,000 grant donated by the EU Safety and Security Improvement Program. Giles Byron is one of the 35 participants.
I must say a very special thank you to all the sponsors of this program, because without their resources, this would not be a reality. I know personally that my mother is a baker. A baker was very happy and pleased that I would have opportunity to follow in her footsteps and learn a skill in culinary arts.
Permanent Secretary Keith Glasgow, who commended the participants, said the ministry remains firmly committed to the program.
I wish for you to see this as a vote of confidence in your capacity and in your resourcefulness to rise up and make positive changes that will benefit yourself, your society, and make the world a better place for all of us to live in harmony.
Still to come,
we're really looking forward to having a grand time on Sunday.
The details after this break.
I was attacked by 2 men at gunpoint. They took my purse and everything. Now I live in fear. Help us stop the madness. Tell 1-800-8477-TIPS.
Welcome back. In commemoration of Caribbean Wellness Month, the Ministry of Health, in collaboration with the Rouse Foundation, is hosting a number of activities, one of which is a mini chef academy with chefs Marvin Woods and Michael Henville. This took place yesterday, Tuesday, September 22nd, at the St. James Primary School, where chefs Woods and Henville informed the students on the various healthy ways they can prepare food. They also did demonstrations and allowed persons present to sample the various dishes. Principal of the school, Danielle Wallace, delivered the opening remarks. She implored the students to learn as much as possible.
They will be sharing with us about healthy eating, healthy snacks, healthy habits, and of course demonstrate how easy and tasty healthy can be. Today, it's you students, tomorrow your parents who would learn how to feed, how to make healthy snacks for you. We do hope that you will all find it educational and practical at the end of today's proceedings.
Education Officer Eileen Mills delivered brief remarks on behalf of the Department of Education.
Coming on the heels of our 32nd anniversary of independence with its theme, I would say that all this is assisting in promoting and helping to build a stronger, healthier nation. This activity even more synchronizes with our theme at the Department of Education, United for Quality Education with a passion, vision, and action for a better society.
Director of the School Meals Program, Erlene Maynard, urged the students to eat healthy.
It is so crucial that you start eating healthy at an early age. Because if you start now, it grows with you. And when you become an adult, eating healthy would already be a part of your lifestyle. So we are starting today in creating healthy lifestyle for all of you.
Representative of the Rouse Foundation, Ursel Phillip, along with Chefs Woods, Henville, and the principal of the St. James Primary School, Danielle Wallace, presented the students with a certificate of participation and a bag filled with items to keep them on their healthy journey. The Department of Community Development will host an event dubbed Celebrating 25 Years of Liturgical Dance on Sunday, September 27th at the Nevis Performing Arts Center, NEPAC, under the theme Glorifying God Through Dance. According to Director Janet Nisbet Meloni, liturgical dance is a type of dance sometimes incorporated into church services as an expression of worship. She told us the reason for the celebration.
We discovered that this year marked 25 years since the emergence of liturgical or Christian dance on the island of Nevis. And so the department is all-inclusive, and we want to give recognition to all of the community groups that would have made a significant and important contribution to the island of Nevis, especially for the youthful population. And so there are many art forms on the island, and a lot of time we emphasize the masquerade and other dances with our cultural art forms. But I want you to know that religion is also a part of culture, and this is a dance that has been there, and we want to give recognition to those persons who have worked behind the scene and to deal with this other set of youth who may not partake in some of the cultural art form, but they are out there providing entertainment and also to give back to society in the work that they are doing.
Meloni says there would be a mixture of dances at NEPAC.
You will have a mixture of songs from Joseph Niles up to the present probably DJ Positive. And so we are looking for, so it's a combination and songs that you will be able to, everybody will be able to relate to. So it's not only for the youths, it's also for the adults, and we are looking at having a good time in the Lord.
There will be performances from dance groups around the island, including the Shekinah Dance Theatre, Jessup's, Bath New Testament and Eden Brown Church of God, Charlestown and Gingerland Methodist, Gingerland Wesleyan Holiness and Crossroad Community Churches, Faith in Christ Ministries, United Boys, Church of God and the NEPAC Dancers. Meloni is encouraging persons to support the event.
The event is 4 p.m. sharp at NEPAC, the Nevis Performing Arts Center. And like I mentioned, the admission is free. After the event, we are hoping to have further celebration where everybody can take off their shoes or put on their dancing shoes and have fellowship out in the courtyard with the exclusive band. And so we're really looking forward to having a grand time on Sunday.
According to Meloni, certificates of appreciation will also be awarded to persons who have played a major role in promoting liturgical dance over the years. The event takes place at the Nevis Performing Arts Center on Sunday, September 27th at 4 p.m. That's it for tonight's edition of the Nevis Newscast. I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. Thank you for viewing. Good night.